And go ahead.
Hey, no, man. So I'm Jay Quick. Just played the guy here, Dylan.
Sub.
Just played him. So I'm doing an Inzektors profile for him, and I'm just gonna show you guys the deck. I'm starting off with a 3-tour guide. Some people don't play this. I still think it's a really good card. I think it's definitely helps the deck if you don't draw very well. It's certainly got me out of plenty of games. It's a really good card. Hornet, it's part of the deck. Obviously, up on 3. Dragonfly, favorite Inzektor. No, Dragonfly is great. I'll 3 of these. And then 3 Centipede. I guess we as well. 2 Max C. If I had a third, I may run it, but I think 2 is fine with this matchup because of space. I have a lot of space issues in this deck, which is I'll explain that in the side deck. 2 Valor. I found room for this as well as 2 Reaper. That's based on my side. There's a couple different variants, and this is the one I went with. Mainly because the Rabbit matchup. I started these for Rabbit matchup main deck. These were just for the Inzektor matchup and wind-up. So I figured if I had these 2 in there in the main deck, that was definitely going to help me out with that. Then 1-ups have Gores. Gores is just too good of a card not to run this deck. Dark Armed, German Dark Armed, really good. I still think it's a really good card. I don't really have a problem with it. So I do side it out sometimes, but it's alright. Sanguine, another key piece of the deck. Manus. I never liked this card, but I have to run 1 copy. I'm not really a big fan of it, but it does help you in situations, and it can help you with decay, so it's a pretty good card. That's the 22 monsters. Spell lineup is 3 MST. You have to run 3 MST. It's the only deck I can truly say I don't run 3 copies in. Everything else you can run 2, but I think 3 is really important in Inzektors. 2 duality. I think 2 is fine. You don't have to run 3. 2 is a good number. Really helps get your pieces. Flush Burial, getting your Hornet in grave, getting other pieces in the grave. Can help you in that. Book of Moon, another card people cannot run unless you have space. I was able to find space for it. I think it's too good of a card not to run. I really like this card, so I've never really wanted to not run. Dark Hole, heavy, staples. What do you want a staple? Lord Darkness, you run a lot of darks. Obviously, Lord Darkness is going to help you in that situation. So 12 spells. Sorry, 11 spells. 2 Torrential. Torrential is really good in this deck. I really think having this back at 2 is really important. I really enjoyed that on the ban list. Even though the ban list was, it's whatever, but I really like 2. 2 Warning. Solemn Judgment. Solemn Trio, which is kind of important. 2 Fiendish. Fiendish is a really good card in this format. It's really good against all 3 decks. In the top 3, Rabbit, Inzektor, Wind-Up. And it definitely helps in this matchup. The only other card is Attack. I Attack 1 Call. I'm sure at the end of the day I'll decide whether that was a good idea or not, but so far it's been so-so. I started it out against Dylan here, but it's not a good card. So that's 8 trash premium cards. You gonna do extra inside?
Yeah.
Okay. Extra. There's a couple of extra. I have a few synchros. Bionic, Taster, Stardust, Black Rose, Scrap, and Armory Arm. These are really the only ones you need. You don't even need Scrap Dragon that badly. I mean, you almost never get the synchros out, but they're just there because you can't. This deck, I don't really think can run 15 Exceeds, so I just figured I'd put some synchros in because you do run Valor, so that does help. On the Exceeds, 2 Leviair. Those are really important in this deck. Also 2 Leviathan Dragon. Right, there he is. Leviathan is really important in this deck. This is the only deck I would really truly run 2 in. I had to pick up a second one for the event, but 2 is really important because you make rank these all the time. Those are the basic ones you go to. Zen mains, I only have 1. If you have a second one, you can go ahead and run it. I think 1 is fine for this deck. Giga Brilliance, another 1-up that is fine with the deck. Acid Golem, very good card in this deck. Haven't brought it out today, but it's pretty good. Utopia also is there. I mean, you don't make 4s very often, but when you do, Utopia will help you in the situation. And Commander Fortress Dragon, which I do because I decide Cyber Dragon. Side deck is the important part for me. In the main deck, I did not run BLS, and that is because all of my side deck monsters contribute to playing BLS. Cyber Dragon. This is a really important card. I like it someone against wind-ups if you can keep his in mind in the field. I also think it's a big beat state to get over their guys. Those are lights. Thunder King Ryo. I don't main them, so I'm going to side deck them also for wind-up. Rabbit. It's good against all around the decks, especially if you go first. 2 Raikou. Really important against wind-up and Rabbit. Not so much in the mirror match, but it's really important there. And then the BLS because I had so many lights in here. I only run the 2 Valor as my lights on my main, so I didn't really have room to run the BLS, and I figured I basically had to make a choice of whether I was going to side Reaper and main Ryo, and then I had to find room for BLS. So I figured maining Reaper would be the better option. Rest of that, 2 smashing for wind up in rabbit, 2 lance, wind up in rabbit, possibly Inzektor, but it's a really good card. You don't have to run these. I'm running this in the barn living frame, but they're pretty helpful. 2 decree, it's really helpful in the rabbit matchup. And also just random decks. And goes in match, really helpful in wind up and rabbit. So most of my side deck is built for wind up and rabbit. The mirror match, if there's cards in there for that, I'll come with the mirror match. But that's my deck. So hopefully I finish the rest of the day.
Yes, good luck to you, and let's see, you're 0-2 right now?
I'm 2-0.
Okay, 2-0. Yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, this is the Sesame Street Swag District, and thanks for watching, and bye.